is up, dudes? Oh, did my mic change again? Hang on. Make sure we got this all right. No, it didn't. All right. Weird. All right, there we go. Mic working better. Everything pulled up. What is up, Ginge? Good to see you, dude. We're doing a quick one today. I had one of the busiest days of my life yesterday, so things have been weird. I'm working on tons and tons of shit, figuring out tons of stuff, working on a business plan, doing tons of math. It just wasn't registering on my end for some reason. It seems to be working now. Good. Thank you, Ginge, for the feedback there. But yeah, it just wasn't reacting on my screen for some reason when I tested it. So we're good now. I am in a great mood. I can't talk too much about it right now. Can't announce anything publicly, but things are going really well. Yeah. Still working on the business plan and all the math and everything for Death Curse. Got a lot to figure out. Got advertisers to reach out, all this other shit. Got a very tight time window, but we will make it happen. We're thinking about changing things up a little bit because it seems almost like Salem Horror Fest isn't going to happen. And if it is, it seems they've teamed up with Behemoth Comics. So that market is probably cornered already. So we're gonna figure something else out. Push comes to shove, and keep doing our thing. The main focus is to get dope books out to you guys. The event would have just been an added bonus for us to show up to and launch the books with a big crowd, but we can still do that without a crowd or an event. Yeah. Good stuff. Hey guys, what's up, Rex Doom? Good to see you. Yeah, I think we got a draw stream on Rob's tonight. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to make it for. I think I told him I'm probably going to have to keep it short because I wanted to do a little stream over here if possible tonight. And I also have a lot to go through with the dudes, and we need to record another episode for the podcast. I don't know if we're going to do that today or have to make up for it somewhere else, but we didn't get it done on Sunday because of a bunch of shit going on my end this time. All good things. Yeah, right? It sounds like I do have the COVID. I'm fucking dying today. I think I'm just all congested because I've been running myself ragged, but I'm doing all right for the most part. Just fucking super, super gross sounding. Grosser sounding than I feel. Yeah, stop snorting coke. 10 years ago, Spencer, you can tell him that. That was actually one of the funny things about this week is like I'm on like natural cocaine high or something. It's insane. I also meant to ask you, dudes, there's a couple of you in here. If you had a preference or a choice, would you like a vinyl one song flexi disc? Like a vinyl one-song album, a single essentially, or a cassette with a full album on it. What would you guys prefer if you had your choice? Oh no, it's just Hitler's birthday, my bad. Yeah, Hitler's birthday, the anniversary of the invention of acid, all this other cool stuff. Is 419 into 420 was the day Albert Hoffman accidentally ingested LSD that he had made himself. I think LSD derivative 26 or some shit like that. Cut his finger on a slide that had some of it on it. It got into his finger cut. Within a half hour of riding his bicycle home, he was tripping absolute dick. Flexies are cool, especially with comics, but I grew up with cassettes, so cassettes. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not old enough for vinyl, but I grew up very much on tapes. Abused my dad's Metallica tapes growing up before moving to CD. All right, I'm kind of there too. I'm like Mitch, where I love flexi discs and vinyls and just that like rare release. But I know a lot of people don't even have vinyl players or anything like that, record players. We have a couple of them, just because we're big into that. We were actually like going through our collection recently, me and Beth. But yeah, I'm also technically not old enough for vinyl either, and grew up in like the cassette boom. But I love them both. Thing is, cassettes cost almost double, but it's kind of worth it to get a whole album out of it. So maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna keep putting the feelers out and asking dudes and everything, but basically what we're looking into, without spoiling any of the books or anything like that, we're looking into potentially putting together a sort of like founders box for Death Curse, which will get you a bunch of exclusive loot, bunch of launch titles, possibly a secret sketchbook. I think we're talking about that's sort of the entire lineup of Death Curse, little bits of horror and things from the dudes and the dudettes, I should say, I guess. Possibly a cassette or a flexi disc. That's sort of one of the like choice items I wanted to throw in there, like something cool, something very limited edition that's just for you guys, and sort of like you can get the song digitally somewhere else, but you'll never be able to get this physical release anywhere else. Oh, what's up, Carl? I was gonna send you the link, but I'm only doing like probably 10 or 15 minutes today. I gotta be like real strict with it because I got so much shit going on. I can say we put a bid in on a place and it's tentatively gone through. So we got a house. I'm not really announcing it. This is as public as I've been about it right now. Most of the dudes know about it. We're going through paperwork and everything over the next month, have some inspections and stuff to do, as long as everything goes all right. Death Curse headquarters exists. So yeah, that's why I've been busy. I can't contain myself anymore. So yeah, big things coming. Now's a better time than ever to join the Patreon, because I am going fucking full tilt with Death Curse and Alterna stuff this year. Not that I haven't been all in on comics already, but I am gonna be fucking busting my ass and bending over backwards to get stuff to you guys. And yeah, the Founders box is as of right now, we're trying to aim for six original books. One of the six would be technically a reprint of City of Rot, but because we know, most of the guys that will be backing us and supporting us, we're looking into potentially doing a reprint on that. That would be like an exclusive variant cover for the Founders box. But then there's 5 all new books. Some are number ones, some are one shots, all familiar faces, but some guys that we technically haven't worked with in the past. So you're going to be hopefully happily surprised, pleasantly surprised. Jesus, my brain is fucked today. What is up, Ara? Hex Allen. Great to see you, dudes. Ginge, I got you. Carl's here. Adam Warlock. Ara, great to see you, dudes. Is the idea to crowdfund it or offer it as something out of a campaign? The Founders box, that's sort of what we're figuring out right now, and that's why I feel feedback from you guys. I want to know what you guys think. I'll be honest, if all this investment shit works out and everything, probably wouldn't need to crowdfund anything. Like Indiegogo system's great for pre-ordering and everything, but we're also still just paying a cut to them for no reason at that point. But I also really like Indiegogo, and it brings other people to the platform that might not be familiar with Death Curse already. So it might make the most sense to just do a campaign. You're sort of paying that fee to buy into their algorithm and everything and get a bit of their audience as well, which is why we talked about doing the Voidwalker Collected Edition pre-orders through there, was just getting that added boost of another audience that might not be familiar with our stuff. But yeah, lots of big stuff coming. I think we're gonna do, if we do this Founders box set. I actually talked to Mitch last night, bounced a couple of ideas off of him, but we're looking to step the Gemini mailer up to something like a custom mailer, like a lot of guys are doing nowadays. We talked about it forever ago. It was like a big dream of ours to one day have a company up and running and have our own custom cool fucking mailer. We already had a big idea for it and everything that we've all been talking about forever, that I won't spoil here, but we're talking basically custom mailer, hopefully 6 books and a sketchbook. So seven books altogether. Rough count right now, I think it's a little over 200 pages of comic story altogether. So if you split it up into single issues, it's about 10 24-page single issues. Lots of stuff if we can pull it all off, but it's kind of like a Russian roulette gamble right now while we're figuring out the financials. Talking to people way richer and way smarter than myself, while also, coordinating another book and fulfillment and finishing on another book. That's the other thing. Still wrapping up City of Rot Colors, Jesus. City of Rot letters. Hoping to have that all lettered up by the end of the week still. And then hopefully go into pre-press. But that's kind of why I didn't want to hold off anymore on telling you guys that we got the place. This place just fell into our laps. This is a huge fucking step for just my career in general with comics, for everything. This opens up so much room for my girlfriend and I to kick things off, for me to get Death Curse off the ground, for all the dudes you see here, for all of you guys, and just keep building this weird little fucking little sub community, I guess we got in here. But it's the first step in a very long road, and it was a big step, and it was one of the harder ones, and we got it out of the way. But I'm very pumped for it. Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant. What is up? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a little quick one today, guys. Probably only gonna go a couple more minutes, but yeah, it's been insane. I still have lots to do. What is up, Luke? Good to see you, dude. What up, chat? I don't know what I missed, but it sounds fucking great. Got a house with my girlfriend, Luke. Moving on up, ascending to the next level of absolutely fucking dominating comics with my dudes. Come with me if you want to make dope shit is my new motto. Yeah, that's a Kate's joke if anybody is familiar with that. I got my cats breaking in now. Yeah, I'm trying to think of everything else. Christian announced he's doing a book with Lucifer Storm today. Well, I guess Lucifer announced it, but stoked to see that. Ed Gein, Demon Hunter. Sounds like it was written just for me. On that note, Spencer and I chat a lot. So if you're not the Patreon yet, I suggest you can. Yeah, the patron dudes get a ton more shine, and like we talked about early on, but because I'm so busy, it's hard to like even set up any sort of like framework for helping with editing and stuff like that. But I straight up told the guys, just if you have questions, it's a very small Patreon right now, so just hit me up anytime. You can DM me. I try to give dudes feedback as much as possible, and as I get busier and busier, I still try to prioritize the Patreon dudes, because they, at the end of the day, are paying to support us. So I want to give them the most bang for their buck. I got after this stream, I'll be uploading the newest episode, which we got to hop onto the other computer to do because all the files are over there. I'm pretty sure that's after the Godzilla Kong one. I don't listen through the whole thing, so I don't remember what last week is, but I think it was the Godzilla versus Kong one, which means this week is back to an absolute banger where you won't want to miss it, and nobody will ever want to work with me after they hear the things coming out of my mouth. Yo, Spence, you want to come hang out on Topic List tonight? I don't know if I have time for that. I'm doing a bunch of shit after I get off of here with some work and things. Then I have to hope I have time to cook dinner before I'm on with Geronimo for a draw stream. And then we were supposed to do a little something tonight for 420, Doge Day. I saw Ashen say, too, Doge was supposed to be climbing today. Day's still young, man. Yeah, rally today. That's what it was. Day's still young, homie. A lot of dudes are saying they think it's going to get to 69 today, but I think that's just a wholesome meme. Gonna be around 9:30, 9:45 EST, right? That might be when Ash and Jackal, Rex, in chat, literally right above you. Literally a dude who's been watching us since like day one. I just refer to him as Ashen instead of saying his whole name in here. No worries, man. That would probably be towards the tail end of me checking out a Rob's to go to mine, so I might be able to just like pop in for a little while beforehand, but I don't want to like show up, be like, "What's up, dudes? Thanks for having me on," and then immediately have to leave. Oh, Rex, I don't know, man. I'm not drinking coffee right now. I'm a retard. Doge will be lucky to break $1. It's still a fiat coin. It has no market cap. We will see. We will see. For what I put into it, your boy don't care. That was the whole point of it. Invest what you are comfortable losing. Because 9 times out of 10, someone's going to take it from you. Yeah, good stuff. Trying to think of anything else. Everything goes through. You're going to be seeing videos and shit as I'm setting things up, getting a studio going. We're figuring out the studio space for Death Curse and all of that. I'm going to have room to get the dudes out here. We're going to be able to do live podcasts eventually. Get fucking Jeff up here. Do an episode with my boy face to face. Be able to reach out and slap his boyish cheeks. It's exciting stuff, man. Me and Rex are bros over on Twitter. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, what? Like, that just completely fragged my brain all around because I'm an idiot. It's like, I've definitely seen you guys interact. Like, totally cool. I'll throw you a link if you have time. I'm going to get your ass on a stream with me at some point. Yeah, dude, everybody thinks I'm like avoiding shit. I had like family members dying, people getting sick left and right. I've like an immune compromised girlfriend, a day job. Like it just a bunch of shit collided with me all at once. And I got behind on deadlines. It was like, I love coming on streams with everyone. You can't shut me the fuck up if you know me. This is how I am in real life too. I would love to be getting back on with Dan and the dudes too. Like that would have been a huge boost for us on City of Rot, and I just couldn't get in. I wasn't fucking around for it. And now, like, I've literally seen comments in some chats where people think I'm dead, which is hilarious to me, so I don't correct it. Possible house, which is a pain in the ass. This is more than possible. This is like, unless the foundation is completely fucked, we're not pulling out. This is dream home status. Like, you guys don't understand. I would be able to host, like, the whole Death Curse team if I wanted to. Yeah, man, I lost my last grandparent a couple months back now, Luke. It all got out of hand, and she was fucking struggling for a while, with all sorts of medical problems. So I mean, I'm at peace with it, and it's a thing where it was she's in a way better place now, not fucking constantly suffering and having no clue who she is. But yeah, that ate into like a good 3-4 months of my life. And yeah, thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's a huge step for me and the girlfriend. And weird to know that I'm getting a house with my girlfriend before marrying my girlfriend, but that shows our priorities and how much we love each other. We're not going anywhere. We're just doubling down on shit in general, and I'm excited for the future. Get things in order. House was kind of a huge thing hanging over our head, and now we don't have to worry about it, which makes getting married and living life and loving life way easier. That's my dream. I would love for the comics to be so successful that I could marry the woman I love. And if you guys can do that for me, I will never be able to express in words what that means to me. But I'm just stoked to have all you dudes along for the ride. Don't want to get too sappy here. We've been going 21 minutes. I said I was going to go 15. I got to get to work. But if you guys have any ideas for shit you want to see for a founder's box, we're trying to figure shit out to make it the biggest bang for everyone's buck, bring in a solid amount of money for the company to, recoup our money that we spend on the launch and double down a little bit harder. So, yeah, it's a big deal. It's going to be a big box set, but we're hoping to make it as cheap as possible so as many people want to get on board as possible. We don't know if we're going to do 500 or 1,000, but that's going to be very limited to it. And then we'll have variant covers outside of that box set to get as well, I think, which will sort of be like the regular store copies. I didn't get married to my wife until 7 years of engagement. That is eerily similar to us. We've been dating, like 8 years now, very happily. Normally when we argue, it's because of my brain damage. Has nothing to do with her. It's me fucking having a fucked up brain. But yeah, you find someone you love and spending time with them is a breeze. It doesn't matter how long you get engaged. It's where you end up in the end of all of it, where your heart is. Find that amazing person and live your life with them, because you don't get a second run at it. Yeah. If you make it past the 7-year itch dating, I think you'll be all right in marriage. Exactly. And it just it gets more and more fun every day. Shit, me and her are talking about now that we have the house and everything, once we get everything set up, I might start doing like a monthly podcast with her on the Patreon where it's just like me and her. There's a little bit more personal window into to my weirdness if you guys want it. I don't know if people will be interested in it, but we've talked about it a little bit. She's a big pothead. She's got like her medical card and shit, so like she smokes and stuff. She's cool. She likes dumb movies. And it's like this weird, wholesome perspective. Like you guys will be shocked that I ended up with a human being that is so polar opposite to myself. Beth could be like baking cupcakes in the kitchen, and I'll be right next to her with a gun in my mouth. Like that's the two ends of the spectrum we are. There's more weirdness. Hell yeah, man. There's always more weirdness. There's always a deeper level to the well. We will find it. Opposites attract, man. We are one of the biggest testaments to that. I think the only thing that really binds us is like our taste in music, and that we both like are covered in tattoos. But I think that's just sort of like the music scene we both grew up in around here. The like post-hardcore and metal scene was really big around here. So we all grew up into that goth scene kid gumbo that evolved into something weird altogether. Yeah, it's interesting. We're a weird couple, but I love us. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Seriously, being here, hanging out with me every day. I love this stuff. We got a house now. I'm planning on tripling down on this real hard. You're gonna see a lot more of me. We might even do some home renovation videos. Who knows what the fuck's going on? I think it'd be really cool to show you guys us building the Death Curse studio from the ground up. Because right now we're talking about putting a little screening theater in it so that me and Beth can hang out and watch movies when we have friends over and stuff. But I can also screen movies in my little home theater that I'm going to actually build like a theater, and I can screen them online and hang out with you guys. We can do, whether it's Twitch watch parties or I set up like a D Live or something and we go watch it over there. Or we watch old movies or something. But being able to hang out with you guys and bullshit and do stuff like that, I'm super excited for. And like I said, I'm open to anything. Hit me up. Get me on shows. You got a favorite show you like? Tell them about us. Tell them about Death Curse and the boys. I'm just one part of Death Curse. I'm just the idiot leading the charge at the end of the day. But there is a ton of us, and we'll hopefully be announcing a full lineup sooner than later, along with a bunch of books and things I'm working on. And, this doesn't mean things are stopping with my Alterna stuff, because I'm still going to have the Ransom verse and all them sweet, sweet superhero books going. Just talked to Vince yesterday about Hellseekers, so things are coming together. I will say, of all things, COVID pushed back Hellseekers for about a year and a half, so Vince could do his own personal project, and I could work out all the kinks on things. But it is all for the best. And in the meantime, we're gonna get you guys out the rest of Cade, a bunch of kick-ass horror stuff, and then Hellseekers will hit you, and it will hit you like a fucking brick wall. So thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, dudes. We'll be back later tonight with Geronimo Draws at 8 p.m. EST as usual, and then potentially back over here after that. If you're not game for those dudes, go check out Death Metal Heroes channel. Get over there. Like he said, he's going to be on shortly after that, probably around the time I'm winding down from Rob's, so maybe I'll pop in there. But even if you're not going to go watch Luke today, go give the dude a fucking sub. Hit the boy up, spread the love. Pull this community tighter together. And like I always say, put more fucking good experiences out into comics. Help more creators, legitimately. And don't do it because you expect something back. Just do it because you want to make this place a better community. And shit will change. Take it easy, dudes.